How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic week, and I hope the rest of it goes just as well for you. I'm actually enjoying the false fall weather here. Sure, it bumped back up to 80 degrees, but hey, it was cooler than it was a couple weeks ago. So, the recipe for this week, it's something my wife has been requesting for a while now. It is a Silky Espresso Cheesecake with a chocolate ganache on top. Now, it did turn out exactly how I wanted it, but if you wanted to, you could also add whipped cream to it to give it a little extra flair. My wife was like, cut the nonsense, give me that coffee, give me that chocolate, and we're good to go. So, can't wait for you to see that. In other updates, I'm still working on the book. Right now, I've got it knocked down to 5 categories. You got your breads, your pies, your cakes, your cookies, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is kind of where I'm filling in with the cheesecakes and some of the stuff that just doesn't fit right now. Tell me if those are categories y'all would be interested in, or if you want me to specify it even more. Feel free to check out my catalog, go through all the recipes I've posted online, and see if there's a specific one you'd like to see. But without further ado, here's the recipe. Hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see y'all again next time. All right, ingredients are on the board and it's time to go. Now the first thing we're going to work on is the crust. Very simple. Take your crushed up Oreos, put them in a bowl, take your melted butter and pour it over top. Now you're going to mix this up until you get a nice even coating of butter over all your granules. And you want this to be kind of like a sandy texture when you look at it. That's how you know you got everything mixed in well. Now once you get that good mixture, you're going to go ahead and put it into a springform pan and bake it at 350 for about 5 minutes, and then you're going to let it cool while you're doing the filling. Now the filling, pretty basic. If you've seen one of my cheesecake videos, you're going to know kind of how this goes. You're going to take your cream cheese and you're going to beat it for 2 minutes with a paddle attachment, whether it is in a stand mixer or by hand, and go ahead and beat that for about 2 minutes or until this is nice and creamy. Now once you get that creamy texture, I want you to go ahead and scrape down the sides, add your sugar, and then beat it for another minute, or it almost looks like cream cheese frosting. Now once you get that consistency, go ahead and turn your attention to your coffee, pour it into your hot water, and mix that together until all the coffee is dissolved and you just got yourself a shot of espresso or a shot of whatever coffee that you're working with. Once that's mixed up, go ahead and add your vanilla, and your yogurt all into your cream cheese frosting basically. And go ahead and mix that until it is just combined. You don't want to over mix it because that'll cause cracking later in the baking process. Now once you have that mixed up, you're going to take your individual egg yolk and 1 egg, go ahead and throw that in, scrape down the sides, and go ahead and mix those up until they are just combined. And then follow that up with the next egg and continue to do that one at a time until all your eggs are used. Again, you don't want to overbeat this, so keep an eye on it. Now once you have your filling done, you're going to go ahead and take your crust from earlier now that it's cooled, wrap it in aluminum foil, and go ahead and prepare a water bath for this cheesecake. If you don't know what a water bath is, go ahead and check out one of my other cheesecake videos where I go and give an in-depth explanation. Now, go ahead and pour your filling in and bake it for about 1.5 hours. You'll know it's done because the top will be a nice golden brown and it'll still jiggle a little bit when you shake it. You don't want it liquidy, but you don't want it too solid either. Let that cool off for an hour in your oven and then another hour on your countertop. Then wrap it in plastic and let it cool off in your fridge overnight. Now your ganache is going to be very simple. You're going to take your 8 ounces of chocolate, put it in a bowl like you see here. Then you're going to heat up your heavy cream using whatever method you want, stovetop, microwave, what have you. Heat that up until it's just boiling or right underneath boiling. Then pour that over your chocolate and let it sit for 3 minutes. Now, once that 3 minutes is up, you're going to go ahead and whisk it all together until everything is fully combined and there's no pockets of heavy cream left. And then you're going to immediately go ahead and pour that ganache on top of your chilled cheesecake. Now, once you get your ganache all poured over, go ahead and let that chill for about 3 more hours and let that ganache set nice and evenly. Now, when you pull it out after those 3 hours, some of this stuff may be sticking to the side. So take an offset spatula or maybe an icing spatula or a knife, a very sharp knife, and run it around the edge to make sure nothing sticks. Now, once the edges are all free, remove the spring form portion and you should have a nice silky cheesecake waiting for you. I could not wait to get into this thing, so you see a piece is already missing, but there it is. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I will see y'all again next time.